Okay, so hi, and welcome to my game. It's called Kitchen Princess, and it's based off a combination of a book I read when I was 12 and Detroit Become Human and a little bit of Portal. So let's get started and I'll explain as we go. So the theme of this, the story at least of this, is based off a book, manga that I read when I was 12. I loved it, but all my friends hated it, and I've been trying to make them fall in love with it ever since. Don't judge me. So, in playing this game, there's not really a lot of directions involved, which means you can cause a lot of problems. But as with Portal, it's really kind of nice to have minimal instructions so you can figure things out as you go. And let's start by perusing things. Oh look, do I want to read the journal? Cool, press I. Dang it, I waited too long. So let's, I guess let's try again. Do I want to read the journal? Do I want to read the journal? Press I. Maybe you should check out the window. Wise advice. Well, if I heard it from a journal, I must obviously do it. So, let's go check out the window, and then some guy says, "Hey, are you trying to climb out the window?" And he says, we don't jump out of windows, so clearly you have problems and we are going to see the headmaster. And that is one way to end this scene. And here's where the Detroit Become Human aspect of this game comes into play. In Detroit Become Human, the consequences of what you do in a scene affect ultimately the path that your game goes down. And I really enjoy that. It's like the funnest game ever, because you can play the game and your friend can play the game, and two totally different things can happen. So, there's at least 3 ways to end this scene. And there are other little nitpicks that I may talk about and get to, but if I don't, then you just have to play the game yourself. It's honestly a lot of fun. So it's only 1 level too, so not the biggest time investment. So let's check this out. This wardrobe says, "Want to go into ninja mode? Press I." And dang it, I waited too long again. Rats. So I'm gonna touch it again, and it has rejected me. No matter. Want to go into ninja mode? Press I. Whoa! So this is ninja mode. Ninja mode, I basically end up looking like a piece of wood. Well, that's really cool. I genuinely think that that's neat. So with my new ninja mode, I'm going to follow the wise words of the journal and try and leave out the window again. And this time some guy comes and he says, "Hey, are you trying to climb out the window?" And then, "Wow, that's a really weird piece of wood, but I guess no one's here." And he leaves. Huh, well, interesting. I'm going to try this again. So, try to leave. "Why are you trying to climb out the window?" And he says, "That's a really weird piece of wood, but I guess no one's here." And he leaves again. Very odd. Now I have basically invincibility with this ninja suit that I have on, which is a feature that I just added because I thought it'd be fun. And you can keep the ninja feature ideally through the rest of the game. Whether it will be useful to you, who knows. But it's just one of the aspects of this being like a multi-path game. So, now here's where the portal aspect comes into play. We've seen our directions before. Now let's try and use them to our advantage. So, let's hit this door with I. Okay. Nothing happened. Well, I guess that was another way to end the scene. Just hitting that door. That's cool. So let's try something less intuitive. Let's just press I around the entire game until something happens. Huh. Well, I don't know if you picked that up and what I was trying to get at, but the rug disappeared. Gee, maybe a rug would be helpful for climbing out a window with, because otherwise we would break our necks and die. So let's try climbing out the window one last time. And what do you know? Game ended that way as well. So there are obviously some flaws with this game, but it's really fun to play. I enjoyed building it, and I kind of hope to continue it with my friends, in which we just like keep adding all these like weird features. Like there are some inside jokes even in this level that I didn't share. But thanks for watching, and I hope you had as much fun as I did.